Big Gamer out here. How are you guys doing today? I'm super. Thanks for asking. Hey guys, so today I want to bring you a quick review and buyer's guide for Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. That's currently available for PS4, Xbox One and PC for the price of $60 in the US or £40 in the UK. Now it is Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, so it's obviously the third in the series. Now I played the previous two and I reviewed them back in the day, and I think I gave them a 5.5 and a 5 respectively, and that is just off the top of my head. Now the first game had some issues. It was quite low budget and it had some AI issues, and the second game I just didn't enjoy as much. There's something missing, I think, about the gameplay. Now the third one has gone in a new direction. It is now open world. It feels a bit like Far Cry 4 in that respect, in that the map opens up, you get quest givers and you move around the map and you can tackle outposts, enemy outposts, in kind of whatever means you deem necessary. And in that way, things like recon on a site or a target is a lot more relevant than it was before, and it is a bigger part of the gameplay. The game now uses CryEngine, which is Crytek's proprietary graphics engine, which is a very powerful graphics engine, but it looks like the developers had some issues with it because the frame rate isn't the most stable, and the game could do with a little bit more anti-aliasing because there are a lot of textures that seem to have jaggies or shimmering to them, and the game looks really beautiful when you kind of stood completely still, but in motion it can be a bit jerky. Still though, the big draw for the game is still in its gunplay. It is a pure sniper experience really anyway. Now recon is a larger part now, and use of the drone and scouting out targets is bigger now that it's an open world game. Story is also a more relevant part, and you actually have a subplot running through it where you're actually trying to look for your brother who was captured by the enemy. I really like that you can adjust your scope when you're going in for the kill, so the actual reticle that you're trying to line up on the person will change based on their distance and stuff like that, so that's nice. But one thing I do prefer in another game is the actual kill animation. So this game, like a lot of these sniper games, you follow the bullet, it hits your target, but a lot of the animations seem very canned. They don't seem as natural. There doesn't seem to be as much ragdoll involved. Whereas in Sniper 4 by Rebellion, which is another sniper game that is available at the moment, that does it a lot better than this, to be honest. And that's really the big problem with Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, is that Sniper 4 by Rebellion does exist, and it exists in a more interesting setting in World War II. It has what I consider a better graphics engine, more stable. The gameplay is a little bit more fun. I really like the kill animations a lot more in that game, and it offers what I think is a much more solid experience and probably more worthwhile for your money. Now, Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 I think is moving this franchise in the right direction. I do believe it is a better game than the previous two entries in the series. I'm actually going to give the game a 6 out of 10. There is stuff to like about the game. I still think the gunplay is pretty solid. I do like the open world, and I do like the ability to really tackle outposts however you feel free. But I do believe there is a better sniper game out there for your money. I think this game is one that's probably worth picking up if you've got a lot of time to kill in the summer. If you can get it for about $30, it is a long game. There is plenty to do in it. I think it's probably more worth your money then. Right now, guys, I think there's a better game out there. Sniper 4, I would go out and get that personally. But for now, I'm going to give this game a 6 out of 10. So, guys, thanks for sticking with me. If you want to have more reviews like this, if you want me to keep bringing you this content, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next week. Cheers.